One of the reasons I happen to stream my life online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com is because it's easier to keep a schedule that way. If anybody asks, so when are you streaming? I can say, right now. And even if I'm not here, the video is certainly still going. That, of course, is happening courtesy of Ustream.tv. But there may come a time, and I know there has in your life and certainly in mine, where I have to schedule an event. And let's say I have to coordinate this particular event in the schedule with a variety of people who are on a variety of platforms and all around the world, different time zones and whatnot. It's a little difficult to do, especially the more people you add to the mix. But even, let's say in simplistic terms, let's say I had to coordinate it with 3 people, just 3. But I use Mail app, someone uses Google Calendar, and another person uses Outlook. And we don't know each other's schedules. And we're constantly adding things to the schedule. And we don't ever really want to double book something, right? But we have to find a time where we're all going to be open. And we don't really want to download anything new. We just want to use what we've been used to and coordinate the calendar that way. It's possible. Well, at least in using Tungle.com, Tungle.com, bullet points right up front, schedule meetings with anybody. Essentially, it creates an email that sends out to the people who would be invited to the event, and then they would then in turn go to their calendar and say, yep, okay, this is what I'd want, blah, 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 blah. No download required, no forced registration when the person, let's say I have a Tungle account and I send it to you, you don't have to sign up to say where you're available or when you're available. And what's really nice about this, since I also use Google Calendar as kind of a backup, because you never really know when something's going to happen, or if I can't access my calendar on my desktop, or I've got an Exchange account as well. So I've got my calendar replicated across a variety of services. Tungle will allow you to automatically synchronize between the Tungle calendar, if you sign up for an account, and your Google Calendar. And it's updated in real time. And let's say something happens and you say, oh, I'm open for a block this entire week, and you send out that message to the invitees, the people who would be invited to the event, and then something changes, then it also changes in your calendar when you make the change, and that is propagated throughout. So everybody who's invited for this range of time will always be up to date with whatever you're doing, no matter what calendar you happen to be using. Right up front, they note that you can quickly synchronize with Outlook, Entourage, iCal, Google Calendar. I mean, those are really like the most popular calendars out there today. I certainly don't know of anybody who isn't using at least one of those for calendaring. And if nothing else, you've probably already got a Google account. Google Calendar is really, really simple to use. I happen to love iCal. I didn't think I would moving over from Outlook, but I do happen to like the Apple range of products. Even though I synchronize to an Exchange server for my email, tasks, calendar, etc., I can still use the desktop apps and be just fine with it. I don't like Entourage, and I really don't use Outlook that much anymore, although I do happen to have it running inside a virtual machine running Windows, of course. But anyway, I just want to let you know that if you're looking to coordinate certain events, to share your calendar, but not really let people know everything that was in your calendar, Tungle.com will allow you to stretch beyond, just your desktop. It'll allow you to stretch beyond your company or your business and really start interoperating with other people on their schedule using whatever they happen to be using. It's a great mitigating tool that helps bring balance to this mess known as software and services that, we all choose different tools for ourselves. I love services like this. So anyway, I just want to let you know that that was available, and I got that recommendation from Barton Philippe, or Felipe. He recommended another website that we featured in another video. Of course, that video has been posted to YouTube and my blog at chris.pirillo.com. Feel free to drop me a line if you've got a resource you'd like to share. Chris@pirillo.com is my email. And of course, you're welcome to stop by our community website, which is geeks.pirillo.com if you're a geek and you like posting videos and your favorite music, and if you like, sharing your favorite finds. We've got a place where you can blog there, join forums, create groups, meet other geeks. We've got close to 9,000 people there now. 9,000 registered geeks. I can't believe it. We've only been alive for just a couple months. Well, I mean, not the geeks. We've obviously been alive for a lot longer than a couple months. Although, some of the geeks there, I don't know. I mean, I've known 12-year-olds more mature than some 35-year-olds I know, and vice versa. Anyway, if you'd like to join us in the chat room, you've seen some amount of participation flowing through this particular video. You're more than welcome to. We're typically talking tech, asking questions, answering questions, sharing software discoveries, asking about hardware purchases. You never really know what's going to be happening with this live video feed, but the chat room and the live video are happening simultaneously. We've sewn it all together in this singular experience. One singular experience. With the wrong cadence, apparently. If you'd like to join us, we are typically talking tech 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.